Think airports are the safest places in the world? Think again. In 2025, thieves have gotten smarter, faster, and bolder, turning baggage claims, lounges, and even security checkpoints into their hunting grounds. Before your next flight, you need to know the shocking tricks they use and the new measures that could save your trip. 10. Focusing on bag claim delays. Have you ever noticed your suitcases circling around the carousel again and again while you're distracted on your phone or struggling with carry-ons? Guess what? That's exactly the moment thieves are waiting for. In 2025, luggage theft at the baggage claim has quietly become one of the biggest airport headaches. Major hubs like London Heathrow and Dubai International have reported thousands of cases this year alone. Heathrow, in fact, logged nearly 19,000 lost luggage searches in 2025, many tied to bags simply vanishing off the belt. The trick is simple. If your bag cycles around more than once, thieves assume that you're not paying attention and swoop in. Smaller airports? They're even riskier since fewer staff are monitoring the area. The fix isn't high-tech, it's awareness. Grab your bag as soon as it appears, stay off distractions, and if you're extra cautious, slap a tracker inside your suitcase. 9. Leaving luggage unattended. Think it's safe to leave your bag for just a quick coffee run? Think again. In 2025, airports worldwide are reporting a surge in theft involving unattended luggage. It's not just at baggage claim. Terminal cafes, check-in counters, even those big glowing flight info screens are a hotspot for opportunistic thieves. At Seattle's SeaTac, reports of bags stolen during quick coffee breaks hit record highs this year. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, police busted a group of thieves who racked over $140,000 in stolen luggage by targeting bags left unguarded at baggage claim. The reality is harsh. All it takes is a few minutes of distraction in a crowded terminal, and your belongings could vanish without a trace. Experts stress one golden rule: never let your luggage out of sight. Locks, trackers, and keeping your bag within reach at all times are the only defenses. Is that just a minute mindset? It's exactly what thieves are counting on. 8. Busy or crowded terminal zones. Ever feel safe inside the airport because, well, you're already past security? Bad news. Thieves love the false sense of security. In 2025, crowded airport zones like duty-free shops, restrooms, and narrow corridors have become prime hunting grounds for petty criminals. These places provide perfect cover. Travelers are distracted by shopping deals, boarding announcements, or just trying to squeeze through busy crowds. Thieves blend right in, using pickpocketing, bag snatching, or distraction tricks to grab valuables in seconds. Reports for major hubs show a clear rise in thefts around duty-free zones where people focus on perfume testers and gift bags instead of their own belongings. Even restrooms aren't safe. Just a moment of setting down a bag could be enough for it to vanish. Know what's the advice? Keep bags close, stay alert in high traffic areas, and remember that airports aren't crime-proof bubbles. Sometimes the biggest theft isn't outside the terminal, it's right beside you in the crowd. 7. Dining and lounge areas. What's the one place in an airport where almost everyone relaxes their guard? The dining tables and lounges, and thieves know it. In 2025, airport cafes and lounges are turning into hotspots for theft. Know why? Because when people finally sit down to eat, read, or scroll on their phones, their vigilance drops. Bags dangle on chair backs, laptops sit on open tables, and wallets peek out of the handbags. Perfect opportunities for quick hands. At Delhi's IGI airport, lounge thefts have been steadily climbing, with reports of missing luggage, wallets, and electronics even under the watch of cameras and staff. And it's not just physical theft, digital scams are creeping in too. Fake lounge apps designed to unlock access have been caught stealing travelers' financial information. Experts say the fix is simple. Never leave valuables out in the open. Keep bags zipped and within reach, and don't trust random apps offering perks. Because sometimes the real price of comfort at an airport lounge is much higher than your coffee bill. 6. Appearing distracted or overwhelmed. Ever noticed how the busiest, most stressed out travelers always seem to be the easiest targets? Thieves have noticed too. In 2025, digital scams at airports have become more sophisticated than ever. In European hubs like Barcelona, Rome, Paris, and Istanbul, organized theft rings prey on travelers who look overwhelmed, parents juggling kids, tourists glued to their phones, or anyone wrangling too many bags at once. The setup is clever. One person distracts you with a harmless question, directions, a dropped item, or even a fake offer for help, all while an accomplice quickly slips away with your wallet, phone, or luggage. Some groups even use switch tricks, swapping your high-value item for a cheap counterfeit before you realize what happened. Airports thrive on chaos, and thieves weaponize it. That's why experts stress staying laser-focused on your belongings, avoiding flashy luxury items, and never letting strangers' distractions pull your attention away. Because in these crowded terminals, looking overwhelmed is practically an invitation. 5. Not watching bags at security. Imagine this. The very place designed to protect you, the security checkpoint, could be where your valuables vanish. In 2025, airport thieves are getting bolder, and security trays are their latest hunting ground. At Bengaluru's Kempegowda International Airport, several incidents were reported where travelers lost items like phones, power banks, and even watches, snatched right out of their trays during screening. CCTV footage showed thieves casually pocketing gadgets while their owners were distracted by pat-downs or body scanners. In one shocking case, a stolen Apple Watch was traced to a thief who had already boarded a different flight by the time security realized what happened. Experts now warn, never treat the tray as safe. Electronics, wallets, and valuables should be watched like a hawk until they're back on your hands. Security lines may feel chaotic, but thieves thrive on that very chaos, blending in with passengers who are too focused on the process to notice what just disappeared. 4. Picking up look-alike luggage. Think your plain black suitcase is the safest choice? For thieves, it's basically an open invitation. Generic look-alike baggage is one of the easiest targets in airports because it blends seamlessly in with the sea of identical bags at baggage claim. Studies show that stolen or lost luggage make up nearly 8% of all mishandled baggage cases worldwide, costing the airline industry billions every year. Major hubs like London Heathrow and Dubai International report thousands of these incidents annually, with the majority involving boring, common-looking bags that don't raise suspicion when picked up. Thieves know the trick. If a bag looks like everyone else's, no one questions when it walks off with the wrong person. That's why experts recommend standing out instead of blending in. Choose luggage with bright colors, add bold tags, or even personalize it with digital ID or QR-coded trackers. Because in today's airports, the safest bag is the one nobody can mistake for theirs, or quietly steal. 3. Lulled by the sense of security. Ever feel completely safe at the airport just because of all the checkpoints, cameras, and high-tech scanners? That false sense of security is exactly what these thieves count on. In 2025, the airport security market is worth nearly $17 billion, packed with futuristic tools like biometric scans, AI-driven threat detection, and real-time surveillance systems. It all looks reassuring, but here's the catch. Technology can't outsmart human complacency. Professional thieves blend effortlessly into the flow of passengers, or even mimic staff, exploiting the fact that most travelers assume they're fully protected once inside the terminal. Studies show that while airports spend billions to keep threats at bay, the biggest weakness isn't in the machines, it's the people who let their guard down. That misplaced trust makes it far easier for criminals to operate unnoticed in crowded terminals. Experts warn, no system is foolproof. Your best defense isn't technology, it's staying alert, keeping belongings close, and remembering that vigilance beats any scanner. 2. Single visible bag of valuables. If your valuables are all stuffed into one flashy bag, you might as well put a "Steal Me" sign on it. Airport thieves don't need much time to pick their targets. They just look for bags that scream expensive. In 2023, Delhi Airport Police logged over 30 cases where high-end phones, jewelry, cash, and watches were stolen directly from bags that looked like treasure chests on wheels. By 2025, airports like San Francisco International have reported baggage theft rates doubling, with entire police teams now focused on targeted luggage cases. The pattern is clear. Thieves prefer the easy score, bags that look valuable, visible, and accessible. Experts warn against making it that simple. Never keep your luggage in one bag. Avoid transport or attention-grabbing luggage, and don't store high-ticket items in checked baggage. Instead, spread out essentials, use low-profile bags, and stay discreet, because in airports, the loudest bag isn't the safest. It's the easiest to lose. 1. Electronics used in public. Is your laptop on the charging station? Your phone was left on the cafe table? To thieves, that's basically free shopping. Airports in 2025 are seeing a sharp spike in electronic thefts, with Bengaluru alone reporting multiple cases in November 2025 involving stolen phones, power banks, and even an Apple Watch. The method is simple but effective. Wait for a distracted traveler, then snatch the device and vanish into the crowd. Security trays at checkpoints, crowded coffee shops, and public charging stations are prime hunting grounds. Even a quick glance away is all a thief needs to act. Coordinated groups have been caught specifically targeting solo travelers who pull out laptops or phones to kill time or work before flights. The fix isn't complicated but requires discipline. Never leave electronics unattended. Avoid displaying them unnecessarily and keep devices within reach at all times. Because in a crowded airport terminal, a second of carelessness can cost you hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So which of these airport theft tricks shocked you the most? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories and tips. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss the latest travel hacks and safety updates. Together we can turn airports from crime hotspots to stress-free getaways. Fly smarter, stay sharper, and keep your journey safe in 2025 and beyond.